Hey, what is up, guys? This is Matt from workhustlefreedom.com, and today we're going to take a look at how you can create a logo for your business or website for free. Now, if you can afford it, it's probably best to hire professional help, but when you're just starting out, it's one of those things that can get in your way, slow you down, and knock you off your path. So we're going to just crank one out really quick. We'll give you a reason to get over that excuse that you make for yourself of, I can't go on because I don't have a website. So let's just get started right now. Now, the first thing you want to do is get a free design software called GIMP. So just go to Google, type in GIMP, and it's right here. It's gimp.org, and it's in the download section. They have a version available for both Mac and Windows. So just get the one that corresponds to the computer of your choice. And then it's pretty self-explanatory to install it, and then just open it up on your computer. Now, when you open it up, it's going to look like this. In our case, we actually have a template that we will include in our description below, so feel free to use this template when you create your own logo. Now, there's a lot of things here. It looks a little bit complicated. It's not quite as bad as Photoshop, but if you're new, it can be a little bit overwhelming. And so we're going to just take it real slow and only use a few tools. So the first thing you want to do is you want to figure out what your name of your company is. So let's say that we're going to do a logo for our pest control company, Bob's Pest Control. So all you want to do is go over to this text tool here and then drag and drop in this layer to create a text box. Click in there, and then now we can type in our name of our company. So let's say it's Bob's Pest Control. And you can see it's real small, so we'll just double click it. And we will increase the size. And then maybe we don't want it to be white. So just click on this box here. We can select black. Pretty good. And then if we want to change the font, we just have all these font options down here. So let's say you want to make it bold. And then we'll just go here to make the text box match up to the size of our text. And there you have it. So now one thing that we need to go with this is a little piece of art that will kind of represent what our company's about. In this case, a good avenue to find it is by searching for clip art in Google. So just one moment. All right, so we pull up the Google, hop in here. Let's say we have a pest control company. What is something that somebody would maybe use for a logo? Let's say bug. And then you want to go to images, and you want to go to tools. You want the size to be large, because if you use a small image and you make it larger, it'll get distorted and it'll look fuzzy. You want it to be clean and crisp if you can. So let's look and see what we have here. This one is actually pretty good. One thing you want to keep in mind is you want to look for a PNG, so the background's transparent like this. Otherwise, it'll look kind of odd because you'll have a background. There are ways to remove that as well, but we'll cover that in a different video. So this is something that we can use. So we'll just save it to our desktop. And then once you save it to your desktop, you're going to go back to GIMP. There it is. So you're going to go back to GIMP, simply go to your desktop, and then you're going to right click on it, and it's going to bring up a menu window. Just click on Edit with GIMP, and then it'll open up in a separate tab here. So here it is. And then we go up to Edit, Copy Visible, which will copy this layer. Go over to our other tab where our text is and hit Edit, Paste As, New Layer. So now it's there. We're going to go to the Scale tool, click on it, click on that bug, and then let's make it smaller. Make sure that the little chain is connected so that the ratio stays the same between height and width. So let's say you want to make it do 400. That's not too bad. We'll scale up to 400. And then if you use this move tool, you can move it around freely. Let's say I want it right here, but I want it to be even from top to bottom. You just highlight this alignment tool here, click it, click on that layer again, which is this layer here. We'll call it bug so we know what it is. And then you just click this to center it top to bottom. And then we go over here and grab this Bob layer. You can either just grab right on it, or you can make sure it's selected here to grab right on it. So let's move it over. And it looks like it's a little big, so I'll move this guy over yet. Check to make sure it's still, yep, it's still level. And let's say it's a little too big, so let's make Bob's writing a little smaller. Let's say we want it to be 150, still a little too big. 130. That'll work. Maybe we'll do one more, a little bit bigger. Oops. Come on, Bob, work with me. All right, we're there. And then we'll just resize this text layer. All right. And then we can move this to where we want it. It's same basic premise with this text layer. If you want to make it level, go up to this alignment tool, click on it. And now it is also layered top to bottom. So that's a pretty good, decent logo for just a really quick fix. If you want to get on to actual earning money, something that you shouldn't spend a lot of money on until you have sales. Sales are the most important part of your business, but this is a good way to knock one out quick. Let's say we wanted to make it a little bit more complicated. Let's say that we wanted to raise the name up a little bit here, and we wanted to do like a tagline. Let's see. So we just go to this text layer that we already had, Bob's Pest Control text layer, and we just hit this duplicate button. So now we have 2 of them. And then we'll go over to this move tool. It looks like it didn't copy the right line, so let's try this again. Oh, I'm on the bug, that's why. Okay, wrong one. So let's duplicate the actual text layer, and then we'll move that down. And then let's say click on the text, and we can double click on it to change the size. So let's say we want it to be 80 or something like that. Looks good. And then we'll go over to our font, and we'll take it down to let's just say we want it to be sans, and maybe 80 is a little too small. We'll do 100. Okay, and then let's say we want we could have like a tagline. So let's say our tagline is gotta get the B out of there. Good to the last bug, something like that. And then if you had a blog, you could put like whatever your blog's about or whatever your website's about. And then the same principle, just going to resize that text layer, and then we'll move this with the move tool to the center. And there you go. That's pretty much it. Something to keep in mind is the background layer here that you see is these checkerboard. That'll actually be clear. It's a transparent background, so you can save this. You want to go to File, Export As, and you want to export it as a PNG. If you save it as a JPEG, GPG, it'll actually fill in the background, so it won't be clear. The benefit of having it clear like this is if you upload it to a website, it'll fill in the background with whatever your website color is, so it'll look nice and clean. Also, you can use this as like a printed version on like a shirt, and you can see this is actually quite large. We only have it at 40% size, so if you take it up to, it's actually quite a large image, so you could actually probably print it on like the front of a shirt or something like that. If you did want to add a background to it, it's really easy. Just click on this new layer here, hit OK, and then you can select whatever color you want. Here's that box. Let's just say we wanted to do white. Make sure that that new layer is selected, and you've got your fill tool, and click in the middle. And there you go. A pretty basic logo, but it's something that you can just crank out in, less than 10 minutes. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section below. Otherwise, we'll see you soon. Now, if you want an even more comprehensive training, an even easier way to start making money online, then I highly suggest you check out the first link in the description below, which will bring you to this page. And here you'll find our 4-day blueprint on how to build an online business with affiliate marketing. So if you don't know anything about affiliate marketing or building an online business, this is really a great course. It will take you from beginner to advanced in just 4 days. It offers access to our affiliate masterclass. We have training in there for how to get traffic from Facebook, Google. We have access to a private membership or a private group in there for Facebook. And we also have some advanced tracking techniques that are killer. If you sign up here, you'll be taken to this page, which is the first lesson. And this whole course is taught by Franklin Hatchett. Now, if you don't know who Franklin Hatchett is, he's taught extensively on everything from Shopify dropshipping, affiliate marketing, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, and he's by far one of the absolute best in the biz. And I also have some training in there to keep you even more motivated to get going on this and to take this stuff to the next level. Now, rest assured, at the end of the course, we don't try to upsell you into some $1,000 course or something like that. In fact, we won't ask you to buy anything from us. Really, you have nothing to lose from taking this course, as it's completely free. And the vast majority of the methods taught here require little or no upfront investment, making it a great way to build an online business, especially if you're just starting out. Now, that said, this is one of those businesses that it can easily replace your 9-to-5 income once you get it going. And at that point, you can either scale it to the moon or focus on other projects, knowing that your monthly expenses will be met with this system. So check it out, and I hope to see you there.